I'm so tired. You guys, like, I can't even get any of the nurses to talk to the fucking doctor. I'm in fucking respiratory failure. And they want me to go to an emergency room. Sure, let me go sit for 15 hours in a fucking nursing room, in an emergency room. And them refusing to talk to the doctor. Look, I am gonna be nice to this nurse, but this nurse is probably the last person who should be fucking not doing what he's supposed to do. If I'm asking you and I spend fucking all this time explaining to you what's going on and you do nothing, fuck you. You lazy bitch. You have already fucked 4 people who work here, right? Is that why you're working at the prison? Yeah, I told you that I was gonna expose shit if you don't take care of me. And I'm going to. So you fucked 2 guys and 2 girls. Yes? And every time your wife was pregnant? Yes? Okay, I'm sure someone can figure out who my nurse is right now. He'll be my nurse for 50 more minutes. But he decided it's okay not to do anything after I used my fucking voice and spent all this energy hurting myself to tell him what's going on. If you guys don't understand that when you're a nurse, it's your fucking responsibility to fucking keep your patients alive. I have been actively dying and it is getting worse, but I can't get any help. Welcome to California, where if you're not a rich, famous person, you get thrown away or you get sent to the street to fucking do drugs because God forbid they give you any help. I'm literally trying to get hospice. My doctor's trying to do it, but the nursing home refuses to answer any of the fucking messages and nobody here will answer. Make sure Salinas Valley Post-Acute pays for the fact that they let me die and did not do a goddamn thing. There's proof. There is proof that I'm dying, and they still won't give me a respiratory therapist. What are you waiting for, Dr. Auerbach? Dr. Auerbach, did you think that it was just going to go away, that my lungs are just going to get better because you're too stupid to read my fucking records? And by the way, you don't get to not treat me because I call you stupid, because I know people call you a lot worse, but it's okay because, that person's a gangster, right? Is that why you give people money? Essentially you're giving them money if they're selling their pills, and the fact that you're doing that and people over here are getting like 4 times, 5 times as much medication as I am, and they don't even have any diagnoses. Are you a Norteño, Dr. Auerbach? You allow your employees to abuse me. You know that they've been abusing me. I've spread it. I've shared it with every person in this building. And by the way, everyone who's gotten an email, Monique, fucking Lakeisha, you lazy ass bitch. You've ignored absolutely everything I've needed in the last few years, and you're gonna act like a fucking victim? No, you have made it so I don't have pain control, and I don't have hospice, and I'm gonna die fucking saying your name, Lakeisha Zapata Smith, you lazy fucking bitch. I don't care. Send it to her. You're a lazy fucking bitch. If you can stalk me and watch videos online, but you can't read the emails where I'm begging for you not to kill me, yeah, you've stolen my ability to have a transplant, Lakeisha. How do you feel about that, Lakeisha, Dr. Auerbach, Reggie Viray? Reggie Viray, Viray. You need to go after him. He's like 4 feet tall. That's him. He refuses to answer questions, but he high fives and fucking pats the fucking murderers on the back. They protect people here also. Like I said, sorry to call you out, Gloria, but there's fucking Norteños up in the front, right, Gloria? I like Gloria. But guess what? I have to call you out. You know why? Because nobody in the front is fucking answering the fucking phone. Nobody's answering anything. You know that I'm dying. Nobody's doing a goddamn thing about it. So fuck all of you. And by the way, giving extra special treatment to some old man who fucks people who work here, Abel Garcia, allegedly. I've seen him rubbing their ass. I know multiple CNAs who saw it and know they fucked. I am done fucking being treated like I'm lying. Everything I'm saying is true. Marky Cheatham. She had a baby and then forgot how to be a nurse. Never answered, but she was a fucking shit nurse before. In the beginning, when I got here, I didn't sound like this at all. And I told her, I tell them all what's going on with me. They know. I have begged them. I tell them I'm dying. They don't fucking give a shit. Does it sound like I'm getting better? Because every time that I try to talk, it feels like I can't. Even talking hurts my brain. It's probably the fucking oxygen, right? But I don't get a respiratory therapist. I'm probably going to die before all the other people here who are on oxygen. but God forbid anybody do anything. And I'm such an asshole. I'm like trying to plan a party for one of the special needs people here because she's lived in group homes like her whole life. And she's so sensitive and loving, and I love her so much. And she comes up to me when I'm crying. This is a good story, though. Like, if I'm going through hell and she sees the way I'm getting mistreated, she comes up to me and she puts her head on my shoulder and she just holds me and she goes, I love you. Because when she first got here, I was actually going through the breakup, and she sat right next to me, and she like held my shoulder, and she did something. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. Support them because that shit. Why they all refuse to talk to me, so I don't get to talk to a doctor. My heart was inflamed 2 months ago. Did you see that? Did you see that they said that they ordered the records from Stanford, and Margarito even confirmed that I have pulmonary fibrosis. I've sent them all these messages over and over again. She said to talk to the primary. Yeah, he won't. He refuses. To give you the nebulizer? Yeah, I don't have one. That's not what it's fucking from. I'm supposed to be getting some. Yeah, they're dumb. And I want her fucking name. And this place is letting me die, so I'm actively online fucking, I'm going to speak on everything. I don't give two fucks. This place is letting me die. And for that doctor to do that, did she get paid for that? Probably. Yeah, then we need to make sure that bitch gets in. And I will say her name publicly online. I'm doing that about every fucking doctor. Dr. Auerbach will be synonymous with fucking neglect. He will be. I went online and I analyzed his website and I went over every single individual thing. I also wrote an essay about it and I sent it to every single place where he works. How embarrassing. No, but I'm fucking like, no, but it's wrong though. It's wrong that the fact that they won't let me see a fucking doctor. What is in their fucking justification is a bunch of notes that are not objective. They've been saying that I'm faking it the whole fucking time. Hey, are we ready to fucking change our story yet? Are we ready to fucking figure it out that, hey, when you learn something new, you have to adjust your thinking? Fucking morons, everyone running around acting like I've done something wrong, treating me like shit, not one person checking on me. Every goddamn person's going over and hanging out with Jeremy, though. Let's make sure the drug dealer is good. And a murderer, right? Fucking, and they're all fucking murderers and drug dealers, and I get mistreated. Yeah, that's why I fucking called out Gloria. Fucking, you're not gonna lie and say there aren't norteños. Don't fucking wear your bright ass fucking red jacket every fucking day. Bitch, fucking at least fucking tone it down. And don't tell me that's fucking for the Niners. Don't tell me that's for the Niners, bitch. I see what you do. You don't watch the game. You know damn well what that shit means. But yeah, that's wrong. Thank you. I appreciate that. I can't handle this anymore. So the doctor refused to talk to me. Hey, that's nice. At least he had something. But I'm pissed at him. I'm pissed at all of them. I'll be nice, but I'm still pissed. Oopsie, I told on him. You know how long it's been that I haven't been telling him? I don't really give a fuck anymore. And the fact that the doctor refuses to talk to me, why? Oh, she wants to talk to a doctor. Oh, but she's struggling to breathe. Oh, that's okay, though. So that this nursing home, I tried to talk to an after-hours doctor, and every time I try, I don't get to. Why, you think I'm after drugs? Oh, but you're too stupid to understand that you have to read my fucking notes. They're killing me. Salinas Valley Post-Acute. I would like you guys to fucking repost and make sure this shit gets everywhere. But if I don't make it postable, when I'm dead, please screen record it. I don't give a fuck. Screen record it and make sure everyone gets in trouble. Marky Cheatham is the fucking infection control nurse, and she's made fun of me. I am so tired of saying the same shit over and over again. Why is it that I don't get to talk to a doctor? I don't get to talk to a doctor. And I don't get to talk to a doctor on the weekend. They're just forcing me into an emergency room. I can't even talk to an after-hours doctor every single time I ask for help. The nurses won't do anything. The doctor won't do anything. And the doctors out on call won't do anything. So no one's willing to talk to me. You're all going to act like everything's fine and I'm not really dying. And you're going to ignore all the records that you were supposed to order. And then everyone's going to act like I'm not really dying. What the fuck is wrong with this place? It has been 8 years of me not getting care, and I'm fucking dying, and I can't even talk to a fucking doctor. Fuck you, whoever that was, you fucking piece of shit. Third Eye is the name of the after fucking hours doctor, so you're gonna get paid to refuse to talk to me? Fuck you. Nobody's a real doctor anymore. Nobody even talks to the fucking patients. I have not even had an examination. They are letting me die. They're trying to force me into a fucking emergency room. That is abuse. Fucking furious. And then they don't want to bother me. You don't want to bother me with an answer. Nobody will answer me. They're letting me be tortured. And then if I can barely fucking breathe. Yeah, let me die. I'm dying and fucking thank God. Thank you, Salinas Valley Post-Acute. Thank you for making me pay fucking $1,300 a month to be ignored every fucking day. I get maybe 5 minutes a shift if I'm fucking lucky. They don't fucking care if I need to be bathed. They didn't even fucking notice that my fucking appointment got rescheduled. They don't fucking read any of my fucking emails. I have proof that I'm dying. My lungs have been collapsed for 5 years, but nobody's willing to see me and nobody's willing to help me with the pain. Fuck you, Dr. Auerbach. Fuck you, fake-ass Dr. Wannabe Singh. You bitch. I told you I was being fucking threatened. If I'm being threatened and I'm being abused by fucking gang members in your fucking nursing home and I'm not allowed to talk to a doctor, 2 months my heart has been damaged and it's because of them and neglecting me, so they're knowingly neglecting me. They said they ordered all the records, but they didn't fucking order them. I'm sorry, that was how many months ago? January was when we knew my lungs were still collapsed and they're refusing to speak to me. Hey, as a doctor, how the fuck are you supposed to know how I am if you don't even hear me breathe? But yeah, I guess it's okay. I'm still faking it. Don't worry, guys. I'll be fine. I'm just faking it. Yeah, I've been faking it for 8 years. I went from being in fucking graduate school and being a fucking teacher to just deciding to give up on everything and pretend to be sick for hella years. I can't even talk without my head hurting. And I don't get to talk to an after-hours doctor. Fuck you, Third Eye. Fuck you, Salinas Valley Post-Acute. And fuck you, PACS. PACS is the name of the company. The corporate office refuses to help. Nobody answers any of my emails. Nobody answers anything. What, you gonna act like it's not real? These are a bunch of ghetto-ass fucking gang members and shit. Like I said, there's a gang member in the first fucking room. You walk into the nursing home, the left door, the social services office that does nothing. There's a gang member in there. Her name is Gloria. Sorry, Gloria, putting you on the fucking blast. You guys don't want to do your job? Hey, it's a fucking group. If you guys all want to sit around and socialize, if you want to justify fucking cheating on your husbands with everybody, like, you guys are fucking slutty ass fucking trash. And I don't feel guilty saying that because you're not letting me fucking live. You stolen my chance at a fucking transplant. I don't get to talk to a doctor. My voice is fucking obviously fucked up. Nobody even checks to see if I'm okay. But I'm obviously okay because a doctor never saw me, so they can see that I'm obviously fine, right? You can tell I'm just fine. I'm just fine. This doesn't hurt at all. And it's okay because my oxygen is good, so I'm obviously fine. Fuck you, Dr. Auerbach. Do you have children? Your karma is going to be one of your children's going to get Lyme disease, and I hope it doesn't happen, but I bet you something's going to happen like that. I don't think you're a real father. You don't even take care of the fucking people here. I doubt you pay attention to them. If you don't fucking give a fuck about human beings. Dr. Auerbach, you're probably I believe that you're a demon. You want to convince me you're not an inhumane blood money fucking motherfucker? You are. You're an inhumane piece of shit. And it's a fucking joke that you have a doctorate. It is fucking a joke that you have doctor named next to your name. You are a fucking coward, a fraud, and you are a fucking doctor. You are going to have a fucking wrongful death suit on you, and fuck all of you, you fucking pieces of shit. Fuck you lazy bitches who think it's not your job to report this. Why do you think it's okay, the fact that the doctor's refusing to see me when I didn't even get to see a doctor? They won't answer anything. They won't fucking see me. They won't let me talk to them. They won't let me ask them any medical questions. So I have no access to a doctor, and they're allowing that. And they're not willing to see me. I have done nothing wrong. I am just dying and they're fucking punishing me. But they're protecting the murderers and the drug dealers. Keep giving drugs to the people who sell it. How much money are you making for them? Do you get a kickback, Dr. Auerbach? Is that why you give drugs to people who sell it? Drugs to people who are drug dealers? Drugs to people who are murderers? But I can't get it when I'm dying? Thanks, Dr. Auerbach. You're such a equal opportunity fucking asshole. No, you're not. You're fucking going after and fucking with me. My head hurts every time I try to talk. Feels like my head's gonna explode, but they're not listening to me. And imagine what happens when I go to the hospital and they know nothing about my medical care, despite the hundreds of times I've said it to this place. Oh, are they gonna send me over there? No. They say they'll be able to do all your tests all over again. Yeah, sure, it took 8 years to find out that I'm dying. Why don't you send me over there where I might get help? When I've been spending the last 2 months begging them to give me paperwork so if I go to the hospital it'd be okay. They say it's okay. You order it from the hospitals yourself, and they tell me I have to do my hospice myself too, but they won't respond to my doctor who's trying to give me hospice. So what? You guys just get to control my life. You guys get to make sure I'm being tortured. If you guys don't call, fuck you. You're not my friends, and I mean that shit. I stand by that shit. When I'm dead, I will fucking make sure that no, I'm not gonna make sure of anything. I'll be gone, and I won't give a fuck about all y'all anymore. I hope that's sometime soon. I'm ready. But the only thing is that they're making me have to do this while feeling the entire thing. They're giving me 5 milligrams of oxy while my lungs and my fucking liver and my heart are all fucked. And I get to feel everything. And so they want me to have a fucking stroke. They want me to have a fucking heart attack. They are trying to punish me for speaking up about dying. I'm so sorry that I've spoken up. This is me being an asshole. Obviously, it's my fault. Obviously, me dying is so horrible of me. I'm so sorry. I'm too young to do this. I guess the other patients, it's okay. They can jerk off in front of you and you won't say anything, right? And they can sell drugs and have tons of criminals come visit them. Right, Jeremy? Yeah, it's not like you have people here who are drug dealers, right? Yeah, you're all drug dealers and you're so proud of it. And what was that tattoo again? What's that tattoo on your hands again? What's that tattoo for? Yeah, you're murderers. Yeah, there's multiple murderers in here, but don't worry. They'll act like it's not real. I live here, but they're going to act like there's not really any gangsters here. There's not really any homeless people here. Dude, they're almost all fucking homeless or gangsters that come in. And then there's the people that are like normal or whatever to them, the ones that they try to pretend to be perfect for, and then they talk shit to me and just treat me like I'm crazy in front of everybody. I don't get to ask questions. They interrupt me. They walk away. They never answer me, and I don't get to talk to any doctors. Does that seem normal? Does it seem normal when I'm having new fucking symptoms that I can't talk to an after hours doctor? Does it seem normal that I can't talk to any doctor? And the doctor, Dr. Auerbach, said to my face, he said, we care about you more than you know. Bull fucking shit, Dr. Auerbach. You're a pussy. You sent the fucking psychiatrist after me because I asked for your address. And bitch, I've sent you fucking emails and messages at every fucking place you've ever worked. How fucking embarrassing. You're just gonna say I'm crazy? Why is it that everything I'm writing is factual? Why is it that I have facts? Why does my godmother, my fucking godmother, the woman here who has gotten everyone anointed and all that, she's the one who saw you abuse me. She's the one who saw you violate my fucking rights spiritually. Bullying me out of the hallway when I'm trying to get anointed. Yeah, sure, I'm the one who's dying, but I don't get to be anointed. And they laughed at me when I said that I was afraid of dying. Yeah, it's so funny, isn't it, Terrence? Yeah, so what's funny too is your career, Terrence, because it's going to be fucked. Terrence is like a round, like little, like shaped like a fucking peanut M&M kind of. And he's an older man and he lies to me. He lied to me about the MRI that my Lyme doctor ordered. They are obstructing my ability to get hospice, and they are going, I can guarantee you I will probably die without hospice. And the fact that I'm going to die without pain control while I'm fucking having respiratory failure and my heart is failing and my fucking liver's all fucked up. Thank you guys so much for leaving me without any pain control. Salinas Valley Post-Acute is clearly the best place to go. They'll ignore you for an entire year if you speak up. So as long as you're quiet, but don't worry, if you're older, they'll drug you up. But if you're younger, they'll call you crazy if you beg for help. So it's okay, though. It's okay for them to get whatever they want. They can go around and coddle people and give cigarettes out, but they won't even spend a minute on me. For the fucking after hours doctor to refuse to talk to me when I have so many symptoms, like not being able to fucking swallow my pills. Oh yeah, maybe the fact that I can't take my meds without vomiting, so I don't get them, so I go through withdrawal over and over and over again, even though I don't even get enough out as it is. Yeah, it seems like this isn't torture. Oh yeah, it is, because I have like 6 different infectious diseases and I'm fucking losing my life. I vibration in my chest. Does people not know what that means? That's dying. But it's okay to let me die painfully because I spoke up. That's my fault. I shouldn't ask for help. And then they all ignored the fact that I have a disease they don't understand, so they all walk around rolling their eyes, making fun of me, acting like I'm faking it. Yeah, sure, I'm faking it. Lyme disease is killing me, but I'm faking it, guys. Obviously, I'm making it up. I also made up the whole story about the bioweapons. You know, I'm fucking doing the whole thing, and all these fucking hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people with fucking Lyme, I made them up. I put them up to it. All my friends who've died from Lyme disease, it's all fake. Don't worry, smoke and mirrors. Fucking assholes. But yeah, I'm losing my life. I can barely talk, and it's the weekend, and I can't talk to an after-hours doctor. They refuse to let me talk to them. How are you a doctor if you won't talk to a patient? And you know why they do that? Because they act like I have behavioral issues instead of a fucking problem with pain. Yeah, this is a behavioral problem. Now, if I could breathe, would I have to hold my head up to do it? It's okay. Let me die. Obviously, I spent my whole life trying to help people. I deserve to die. And I deserve to die over a murderer. Yeah. It's okay. They protect the murderer. Abel Garcia, self-proclaimed murderer and predator. He's not a self-proclaimed predator. He's predator. He's just a predator. He goes around trying to fuck the CNAs. He slept with like 4 of them. And he's like 70 or something. And he's an old man, and he gets to use the dining room. So when I go out of the room, I don't get to go in the dining room because they act like I'm being difficult when I'm telling him that I'm dying and I need help. Maybe you should talk to the administration because you guys are blocking me from being in care. He said, take a deep breath, you'll be fine. Abel Garcia, fucking the best man ever. And let me let you know that he is like family with Jeremy, and they both are associated with the Norteños. So I'm not sure why he was allowed to bully a dying woman who's also related to, like, who was in, like, the family. He said he would never be family with me. That's good. You're family with people you fuck, like Alex? Allegedly. Why'd you give her that money? Was it to fuck you, or was she bringing you drugs? It's okay. It's probably both. Allegedly. But it's okay. That's the president, and he's a murderer, and obviously he cares about human life. So that's a good choice. I'm the one who has like 14, 15 boxes in like a couple weeks. I'll get donations for everybody to make sure they're not naked or make sure they don't have nothing like a lot of these people. But the nursing home doesn't give a fuck about that. They don't care if you're a good person. They don't care. I'm a good person. I don't get meds. And those people who are murderers, bad people, but they get whatever they want. So they're not suffering. And they're allowed to yell at me, make fun of me. They all do it. This nursing home allows people to bully me. I would tell you who they are, but I'm not allowed to say names of the fucking residents. But I am going to say the names of everybody who works here. Also, Alma. Alma, fuck you, Alma. Alma from Activities. Yeah, I'm going to bring the Girl Scouts, but I probably can't watch, right? Fuck you. I bought the Girl Scouts last year, too. Fuck you. You want to act like you're such a great fucking person? You are not, Alma. You fucking do not give 2 shits. I have supported you through COVID. I was there for you. Why the fuck should I be there for your fucking schizo ass? I swear to God. And I swear it's hard because it feels like everybody in this fucking building is like a meth head. Because that's like, apparently that's their god in Salinas. It's meth and Norteño. Norteño meth head, you've got it made. That's why Jeremy gets perfect health. Perfect help. He's the one who gets help because he was a drug dealer. So drug dealers are way up here. I'm a teacher and an educated person. In Salinas, I'm down here. I'm nothing. But if you're a drug dealer and you have no education and you've murdered people and you're a Norteño, whoo, that is so hot. It is so hot that you have no consideration for other people. Ooh, baby. Ooh, and your tiny dick, love it. I can't get enough of the tiny dick, abusive, violent fucking murderer that's getting better care than I am. And explain why Jeremy's fucking ass got pulled out of the fucking out of the room like he was getting mistreated when I had proof of his abuse. And they still protect him, which means that I'm getting abused still. Thank you. I'm trying to prevent it, but they don't give a fuck because, you know, they just moved him out, acted like something I was doing wrong, even though I was just loud because my voice is shutting down, my lungs are shutting down. And I still don't get to talk to a doctor. Is anybody fucking alive? Does anybody think this is fucking normal? And it's hard enough that I don't have the support here, but I don't have support outside either, because I literally sit and beg all the time, and it's fucking humiliating to know that people have so little to fucking offer that they can spend hours and hours stalking and watching me, but they can't fucking report shit that's wrong. So just remember, when I'm dead, you didn't do a damn thing. That's what I want everybody to remember. And I don't care. Feel guilty. I think you should feel guilty. Making people have to suffer and not fucking doing anything when you know something's happening. You guys are the reason that tyranny happens. That's exactly how tyranny happens, is good people don't do anything. And people can cry about me saying that. I don't really care. I'm not here to protect these people anymore. I'm not here to protect anyone anymore. It is my job to protect me. I have spent my life being a fucking people pleaser, doing everything to make sure everybody else is happy. I didn't get to do anything with my life. I became disabled right after I got out of college, and I didn't even finish. I was in I did finish college, but I didn't finish graduate school. But that's okay. I'm worthless. It's obvious that I deserve to die painfully, and that the doctors should just reject me. Nobody's telling me what's going on and why they're rejecting me, though, and all my other doctors know I'm dying, so I don't know what's going on, why they're refusing. The doctor said he would take over for my pain control. Instead of doing that, they literally just fucking stopped doing anything at all. Thanks. We literally had like 3 meetings just begging to see whether they would actually fucking take over, and they started taking over, and now I don't have an advocate. So thank you for helping. They said they would help me with hospice. They said they would help me with pain control. So I left my pain doctor, and guess what? Oh, you don't believe me? Well, then why the fuck would you mention hospice? Oh, because I did? Okay, dipshit. You're a doctor. You're supposed to say what you believe, not sit there and make me wait an entire another year. I already have been waiting. In October of 2023, I started gasping, and I still don't have a respiratory therapist. Tell me, why are y'all just sitting there doing nothing and not fucking calling and reporting this shit? And Elizabeth Campos from the Ombudsman Program of the Monterey County, she literally is acting like I did something. Prove it, bitch. I did nothing, but now I will. Elizabeth Campos, she's from Monterey. I hope you enjoy your parenthood, because you're going to fucking not be able to do this anymore, because I don't care if you're getting paid or not. You should not be allowed to be an advocate if you make it worse for me. Elizabeth Campos has obstructed my ability to get care. She's obstructed any of the reports that are being made, because she's the ombudsman. So I guess she can squash it, right? If Stanford says I'm being abused, you can squash it. Oh, and you can lie to my therapist, and I haven't seen him in weeks and weeks and weeks, even though I was telling him that I got mistreated, and they moved Jeremy out of the room as if I did something wrong. And then the therapist left. Fuck you, Paul Kiristisis, or whatever, some Greek Paul. Dr. Paul, you're a fucking coward. You left me with no fucking therapist. You didn't warn me. You didn't say anything to me about what it was. And the last time I talked to you, your fucking computer broke, fell down, you left, didn't come talk to me again. Why would you just stop our session after 5 minutes when I didn't even fucking do anything? Yeah, your fucking machine breaks. That's a good reason to leave me. Yeah, you're a shit therapist, so I don't have a problem posting on your Facebook every day. If I'm gonna die, fuck all of you. I'm taking you all down. Dr. Singh, fuck you. Tulsi Singh, fucking pretend ass pain doctor. She came in here and she said she's not around, so she's not gonna be able to help. But then she repeatedly told them not to give me anything for pain. Hey, moron, Dr. Singh. Again, another doctor who's going to be synonymous with neglect and death. So enjoy being part of my wrongful death suit, bitches. I don't care. I don't feel bad calling you bitches. There's worse things to be called. And trust me, you are worse things. You are inhumane assholes who use fucking people as a means to an end and only care about your Mexican friends. Why is that? I want them to be treated equally, but not better. Especially the Norteños, especially the fact that they are glorifying these motherfuckers who are murderers, who ruin lives, who steal from people, who have been in prison, who are heroin addicts, who are fucking street motherfuckers. Why the fuck are they worth more? I fucking put myself through college. I put myself into fucking graduate school, and I don't get shit. They have fucking fuck priorities. Yeah, just like I said, Jeremy and his ex-wife, they met stealing cars. They're both criminals. No wonder they fucking scammed me. But don't worry, I'll still be nice to your children, even though you're teaching them to be criminals. You don't think you are, but you are. Constantly fucking and allowing people to have pew-pews around you. Yeah, the kid he took me aside and told me about the guns. So don't act like there's nothing unsafe around you. I fucking so easily, I could have fucking called CPS, but I've tried to help. So you guys fuck with me, don't. I've never called CPS before. Mandy may think I did. I never have. But if I see anything else like that, I will. It's fucking fucked up. That fucking kid's been through too much. But then he says, oh, there's nothing wrong. Okay, that's why he fucking comes and fucking cries every time. That's fucking right. I don't want anybody to hear that. I don't want him to get in trouble. He'll probably get in trouble if he has emotions, you know. That's how it works when you have parents that are fucking narcissists. That's too bad I didn't know. But that's because they were scamming me. And it's okay. I'd probably be dead by Christmas, but it's nice to know that none of these people are willing to talk to me. It feels really good to be dying and have no support. And then every single person that comes and watches me on this Facebook thing, nobody talks to me. I'm just stalked. And go ahead, post everything I say online. It's just going to be proven to be true. And you guys can be butthurt about the things I said. Or you can be real and know that I'm fucking trying to fucking... like. The level of pain that you guys are letting me be in, and the fact that you're forcing me into a crisis. They stolen 4 years of my life. If they had fucking done something in 2021 when the fucking x-ray came. And then in 2023, I told them about the x-ray. I said, look, this is obviously what's going on. But nobody trusts me. They just say I'm diagnosing myself. How would I be diagnosing myself if my motherfucking Lyme doctor said it 5 times? And you got all those paperwork. I know you did, because you gave me the medicine that was on the same piece of paper. These people refusing to talk to me are evil. I'm glad. Hey, doctor that decided that I don't get to talk to somebody. Hey, maybe if you'd actually listen to my voice, you'd know that you are part of malpractice now, bitch. I hope you enjoy that $300 that you talked to the nurse and refused to talk to me. Why would a doctor refuse to talk to someone when they have an enlarged heart? I have still not been able to talk to anybody. It has been fucking forever, and it's the weekend, so I get to wait through the whole weekend, and then the Monday will come and they won't do anything. They're letting me die. They won't give me pain control. And if any of you are not calling, fuck you. And I mean that shit. If you don't fucking call, you're not my friend, and I fucking mean that shit. I mean that from the depth of my soul. Integrity is a lot to me. And if you see someone suffering and you're lazy as fuck and don't do anything, then you're not my friend. I don't care. I spend more time on my friends than they do on me. Fuck all of them. I don't want people around that don't have the same intentions. That's why I don't like Sharon. That's why, and you know what, now I don't feel bad saying it. I think Sharon's a fucking scammer and a bitch. I'm sorry. You did it to yourself. You're the one who did drugs and fucking fell on your neck and got fucking paralyzed. And you want to punish the whole world for that? It's their fault. And your queen. Yeah, you keep fucking loving Beyonce, you fucking weirdo. Beyonce, if you like Beyonce, you're fucking liking the devil. Do you know that? But Sharon's in a nursing home and she did it to herself. Sorry, true. She did it to herself. Doesn't mean she deserves it, but she doesn't get to fucking never support anybody else. She wanted to smoke fucking vape in her room, and so she called herself a prisoner because they kept her in her room and wouldn't let her smoke. That's not prison. Being a prisoner is when you're dying and not getting help. You fucking spoiled brat. Tell me again how they don't treat you right? The complaints from that bitch. It's like you think that people are gonna be have humility because they're fucking going through it, but that's not always true. Sometimes they're just narcissistic, fucking schizophrenic ass motherfuckers that look up to Beyonce. And I don't care anymore. I'm gonna take down those posters from her because those were a fucking thing that when she fucking did something to try to protect me from bullying, I think it was all fucking just for attention. That's why she's got 70,000 people that follow her and feel bad for her. Yeah, okay, she might be a pretty face, but I don't know. I think she's a big bitch for putting glitter on herself every single day when she knows that she can't physically get it off of herself and she has to make the CNAs spend extra time on that. I can barely even get a shower, but I guess she thinks it's okay to add extra work to their job. And also when I fucking reposted stuff about her being a prisoner because she is not allowed to vape in the room, she doesn't do anything about me dying. She's never reposted anything because she's selfish. Selfish people go to a fucking strip club and then they wait until their battery dies and call an ambulance instead of doing the right thing and trying to figure out how to charge your battery. Yeah, that's selfish. And now I'm talking shit about her. I wasn't before, but Mel encouraged me. These people come after me and threaten me and talk shit. Well, I can't, like, my insides are fucking like they're crushing me. Why is it that no one's listening to me? Oh yeah, they won't tell me. I don't get to have I don't get to be a part of my care. I don't get to be a part of anything, and they ignore everything. How the fuck are you gonna reject me to see a doctor? How the fuck are you gonna reject me to ask questions? I have to figure it out myself. I don't have a respiratory therapist. The first 6 months of me doing oxygen, I had it in upside down because nobody even helped me. Well, these people are talking to me, right? They're just stalking me. I don't even say a word. Like, fuck you guys. If you were dying, at least I'd fucking talk to you. It's okay. I don't have friends. I know it. I have fucking people who fucking keep tabs on me. Hopefully I die soon. It's not worth being in this fucking place. And now I've learned from all of this, I've learned never to trust anybody. Don't trust anyone, guys. It's not worth it. Relationships are not worth it. People are shit. Nobody cares if you live or die. I mean, I care if you live or die, but nobody cares if I live or die. They won't even let me talk to a doctor. The nurses don't even stay long enough for me to finish the sentence. And it hurts to talk, but they won't let me talk. I can't do this anymore. I'm fucking dying and I can feel it. And I've been feeling it for so long. And everybody in my family makes fun of me and acts like this isn't real. How the fuck do they live with themselves? Like, I literally come on here and say all this stuff and there could be like 300 people that looked at it and none of them say anything. This is how bad the world is. I think because it's more people is going to help. And also I think if people are lazy as fuck and not doing anything, then they're not trying. I don't give a fuck whether it does something. It's the principle about it. If you're gonna fucking sit and watch me and stalk me every fucking day, act like you care, and then do nothing, then fuck all of you. That is how I feel. That is how I feel. I'm sorry if it's harsh. That's how I feel. It's okay if you're going through something. I totally understand it. But the fact that nobody fucking even acknowledges that I'm asking, nobody fucking even tries. Like, it's like a couple people will say something, but they never follow up. Nobody follows up. Every time this other guy just told me he was going to get me a lawyer the other day because he's a millionaire and because he's, wanting to hang out with one of my friends. So, yeah, fucking fakes. Everybody says they're going to help you. There was a nurse who had Parkinson's and she was understanding of me. She said she was going to advocate for me. Boom, disappeared. Everyone disappears. You can't depend on everyone. You can't depend on anyone. You can't. You can't depend on anyone. In fact, I don't believe anyone is real anymore. I just believe they're all just fucking figments of whatever the fuck, and I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to be gone. I'm ready to be dead. I'm ready to go over to the other side where there's fucking more sense, because this is not where I want to be. I don't want to be in some fucking death factory where they don't even pay attention to me. I have been in bed longer than probably any of these people. I have been sicker and with less fucking to work with, and I'm being treated like this. I need someone to call, and I don't have enough energy to keep saying this over and over again. I'm pretty sure you guys have watched me get abused long enough, And like, that's the lazy shit, not to be mean, Dale, but like, that's the kind of shit that everyone says, and that's the mentality that people have. Well, I can't do anything about it. Well, that's why nothing gets done. And I'm telling you, that's the same thing. I've sent everything, and this is not towards you. I'm just saying, but like when I send everybody in the nursing home, I send them all emails. The entire fucking nursing home, every email that I know of. And it says, please, I'm dying, and you guys are missing it. And I sound like this and they still all ignore me and they all justify it and they leave for the weekend early and not one of the administration checks with me. They've done this to me for 2 months. They've done this for a whole year. I don't get to ask questions. If Jeremy needs help with something that he doesn't need, and they threw away shit of mine and they never came back. Oh, they just threw away one of my things that was in the fucking safe. It's not like it was worth money or anything. How much money do you think you guys are going to make me lose? They don't ever pay me back when people ruin my stuff or throw it away. It was like a year ago when they threw away a bunch of my shit. They just swept it into the garbage and that shit costs money. And the same thing, they steal shit or like they steal my paperwork. They steal shit. I can't even leave the room. This is the most corrupt place. Please make sure this place gets shut down when I die. And as soon as I end up in the hospital, if that happens, make sure they go down immediately. Immediately. As soon as I start suffering. And I would like it if people would start calling the news. Because I don't know why, but I do know why, because they're self-preservation. They're all trying to make me look crazy. None of this is crazy. They have me diagnosed as things that I don't have when I'm fucking suffering. What, you don't think that you're going to listen? You just don't listen to the psychiatrist. The psychiatrist fucking talks mad shit about you guys. In fact, we were trying to help by figuring out how the psychiatrist could train everybody, but apparently they don't think they need to learn about trauma. I've been trying to help this place forever. I give up. Have your fucking murderous fucking Norteño king and have your fucking driver who's a fucking Norteño and make sure everybody knows it. I think she shouldn't be allowed to wear bright red. Dale, there's no way that anything's going to happen if nobody does anything. That's how it works, you know? And that's what's been happening is everybody in my life has just decided that, I can't do anything. She's going through it. She's tough. She can handle it. That's how I've been treated my whole life. So I end up having to deal with shit on my own. Like, I don't have fucking family. Like, I don't have fucking, like, my family's shit. You know, like, my brothers have no fucking perspective, no concept of anything. And when they're suffering someday, I hope they think of me and remember what pieces of shit they are. They're pieces of shit to my fucking... to my sister too. I guess they think because she was an alcoholic that means she doesn't deserve care. Yeah, fuck you. She's still our sister and I'm still your sister and I'm the one who had to fucking take care of you when nobody else would, aka mom. Yeah, she was off there fucking a pedophile and you're gonna fucking take her side. Yeah, how did that work out for you? That pedophile thing. So you're okay with her having a pedophile around you, but you're not okay with being nice to me when I've taken care of you when I was not even fucking done with high school yet. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. It's not like I was a parentified child. It's not your fault, but you being an asshole to me while I'm dying isn't helping. Fuck you, Colin Comer. It should be interesting. I know he owns a big company. I wonder how those people would feel about him calling his sister and all her friends the R word. I wonder if his family-friendly company would like that. I already posted the letter that he fucking wrote me, and I tagged him. I'm basically going out, and I'm going to be calling everyone out. They can say I'm talking shit, and I'm fucking calling him out. I'm going to make videos for every fucking hospital that let me die and missed things and treated me like I was doing something wrong. They would take me, and they would walk me to the side of the motherfucking road like I was a criminal. And I already had proof that my lungs were collapsed. But I guess people are too stupid to understand that it doesn't show up all the time. Same thing with lung cancer. You don't always see it. But I guess I should listen to an LVN that says that I'm better because my x-rays show I'm better. Clearly I'm better. It's not, they're not even willing to look. They're not even willing to look at my records. They're not even willing to listen to me. I don't know who they're listening to, but I happen to know from inside sources that they are hiding the information that shows that I'm sick. Why would they do that? Is that going to help you in the end to falsify documents to hide me dying? Because me dying is going to fucking fuck you over. But yeah, I'm just faking it. Hey, Indigo. How are you doing, honey? I'm just getting worse. And you know, I actually did go to the trouble of bothering to tell my mom, hey, maybe you should report since you're fucking not doing anything. Maybe you should report it. And she's like, I don't want to report it. It's going to hurt my pain doctor. And I like my pain doctor. Okay, bitch, this is why you shouldn't be involved. Because you didn't even know that I left my pain doctor, stupid, so I could be on hospice. Yeah, dumbass. Why don't you go tell the family that I'm fine? Yeah, okay. Go fucking pretend Kamala's black again. Dude, every time I think about her, I think about how dumb she is. I don't even feel bad anymore. I don't feel bad. I think most people are willing to admit that the Democratic Party is demonic. I'm not saying there aren't demonic people in the other parties. They're everywhere. But, yeah. Yes. I don't even interact with her that much these days, but I'm sure it's the same. The fact that I'm telling her, hey, Mom, I'm dying. Could you fight for me? And she wants to fucking make it about her. All right, forgot. Never mind, forgot. Every time I talk to her, I do the same thing. I'm like, oh, never mind. I just reblock her. And when she texts me, she goes, am I blocked? Am I blocked? That's the only thing I ever see. Because I usually block her. And then if I forget, I'll be, oops, I have to block her. Thanks for reminding me, Mom. I deserve it. How are you doing, honey? I haven't talked to Becky in a while. I haven't really been able to. I've been fighting for my life. But my life isn't coming back. Don't you guys, can any of you guys mention to them? Like someone needs to call them and be like, shame on you for not even taking care of her. Like, I've taken care of all the patients and they can't even do basics. And even the after hours nurse, like, they're like, oh, she's struggling to breathe. Oh, but they're not even willing to talk to me. And I understand the short staff part, but the fucking administration an entire year doesn't fucking make sense. This place is beyond fucking disgusting. Also, hashtag no country for old people. Please, everybody repost that movie. Please make sure that Susie's program is... Please make sure that after I'm gone, that is the message that is sent, that you pass the torch for Dr. Spector, that everything that he did, that his life was not in vain, that my life was not in vain, that the suffering of those with Lyme disease is not in vain, because we are fighting a fight that people have no idea about, because we have to deal with the most horrendous fucking symptoms that people would not even fucking expect or understand because they can't see it. You can hear it and they're still too stupid. This is the power of fucking stupidity. This is the power of ignorance. And I'm sorry, every doctor that I meet, I question them because all I can think of is, hey, if you're a doctor, that means you're willing to fucking bend the rules and you're willing to lose your integrity, and then you're indoctrinated. I don't think, oh, wow, a doctor, I'm so excited to get help. I think, all right, what fresh hell are we going through today? It's never about feeling comfortable. This doctor has like this big ego, but he's like, even in his picture, he looks like a sociopath. In his picture on his website, he's like, do you really want to be feeling like you're getting big brothered? What the fuck is wrong with this man? These people, and this man came up to me and he tried to tell me how to handle my situation. That is rich. You have never even had a motherfucking MRI, and you're going to tell me how to deal with suffering? You're fake as fuck. I bet you heard that from a real fucking warrior. You're not a warrior. You're a fucking pansy. You're fucking retaliating against me because why? Because I brought up something. I never brought your name up ever until you let me fucking die. You are a threat to my life. You are allowing me to fucking suffer. You are forcing me into a fucking crisis so I have a heart attack or a stroke when I've been begging you for like 8 or 9 months not to do that. And then you repeatedly do things like call the cops and threaten me. And every single one of you, if you all write an email or all do it, I can give you the email of everybody in the building. Hold on. I'll be right. Well, can I do that? I can't do that while I'm on here, huh? Hold on. Anybody else? I have all the emails of everybody and I want you to contact the ombudsman and let her know that they fucking kicked me out when I didn't do anything. There was no warning. There was no actual event. We had a meeting. I left the meeting because I was being gaslit. I already sent them an email and told them I was going to do that. Unfortunately, none of these people actually read their emails. So they ignore things that are actually killing me. Also, when you had that meeting, they took an entire hour and I had 4 people with me. And eventually they had to go. So when I had the meeting, they didn't listen to me. And the whole point, and that's in every meeting I have, they always do that. They take over, they don't let me talk, and they make decisions. They made an appointment for me, and then they ignored me, even though I told them I can't go anywhere. Does it sound like I would be okay if I leave? No, I'm gonna die when I leave. It's either die or I'm gonna end up stuck somewhere. And the fact that I can't see Stanford because somebody fucking lied and did something, I don't even know what. So I'm being pushed away, unable to fucking see these doctors, and they took away my chance, and that's based on gossip, and I even told them about it, and everything is, I approve of everything. By the way, PA Kevin Lee at Stanford, you fucked me over too. You want to know what doesn't help when I'm being abused? Is lying to my fucking nursing home and acting like I did something wrong. All I did was fucking ask questions for help. I was trying to figure out how to get all my tests done. And now I'm being called non-compliant. Hey, asshole, if you're the one who's supposed to fucking coordinate it and nobody calls me or helps me, I guess that makes sense to not help me anymore. By the way, if I have a referral for a higher level of care at Stanford, getting a PA is not a higher level of care. You're basically handing me to the fucking people. I was going to call him the help, but it's kind of like that. He's not even fucking really a doctor. So I didn't get a doctor. I don't get a doctor. And now I'm out of water, but oh well, there's a new shift, so I'll have to wait another hour. And they don't even check the light to make sure it's something easy. Like, they'll leave me for 3 hours waiting. That's why I know I'm going to have an event. My friend here, he had a stroke and he can't walk anymore. And for a long time, he couldn't get out of bed, and now he's coming around, and I hear his voice all like more chipper, and I really, really like him. Don't make it weird, okay? Although, yeah, he's a cutie pie. At least I know that when we were both healthy, that we would have made a cute couple. I've talked to him about that. He's like, wow, I would have hit on you back then. I'm all, thanks. I'm like, I understand that I'm not exactly the same now. People look at pictures of me from before and they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, yes, that's called getting sick. But they want to act like I'm not sick when I've so drastically changed. And I just lost like 80 pounds, but nobody cares. Yeah, it's Salinas Valley Post-Acute. I just can't look up the number while I'm on live. And my chest and my heart is racing. And the racing makes it hard to breathe, and my shoulder blades hurt. The fact that I have to feel every little bit of this is so evil, and them trying to force me into a hospital when they know I would just sit in there. I would just sit in there and wait and wait and wait and wait, and I wouldn't get pain control, and I'd have to have a heart attack. They don't even care. How many years of suffering do I deserve? They've damaged my fucking